Welcome to India! First cow here. No, don't get it, don't get it. No, I don't want to talk there, I need to walk. Over 300 years ago. Beautiful music. Here we are in Phuket, Thailand, heading out to New Delhi, India. Just heard the final call and we're here by the gate, ready to roll. People ask me the whole time, how can I afford to travel? And the answer is, if you fly cheap budget airlines, like Go First, some Indian cheap airline I'm flying today, it's possible. So I'm sitting by an exit seat, and if it was my job to open it up, Khas Shalom, in case of emergency, I'll be like, here we are, 35,000 feet, about to evacuate. Guys, just wait a minute, I'm trying to vlog. And yeah, we're about to open up the door, the slide will come out, I will guide everyone outside. I've just looked around the plane and I think we are the only 3 people which is not Indian on this flight. About to land in New Delhi. This is the first country I've been to. The time difference isn't by hours, it's by half hours, and we're going back 1.5 hours. Well, that took some time to get some cash, get an Indian SIM card. The guy in immigration, I've never had such a friendly, jolly, jokey immigration officer. Making one joke after the next. He asked me if my GoPro was a gun. It was very funny. What I've heard is that the most reliable taxi to use here in India is Uber. They can't mess around with the price. You know, you can give them bad ratings if it's no good, so that's what we're doing. Sensibly getting an Uber from the airport to our hotel. I feel like I'm in Egypt again. They're driving me mad. Every guy, you want taxi, you want taxi? Oh, please, leave me alone. Wow, this is a yeshivish car. Binazman in Banga. Literally squeezed in here like a sardine. Our case is on top there, over here. Welcome to India!
Yeah.
Welcome.
Which country where are you from?
England, New York.
Whoa! Just got to a hotel. It's not a Ritz-Carlton, it's not a Kempinski, but it's somewhere to sleep. Can hear all the traffic from our hotel room. I just hope that it calms down later on tonight. Here in New Delhi, the busiest city in the world, over 32 million people live here, and the pollution is the 4th worst in the world. I can literally feel it in my throat. So polluted, so much traffic. I'm staying in one of the crazy parts of town, just because Chabad's very nearby, and a lot of the tourist attractions are also rather nearby. Here in Chabad in New Delhi, incredibly cheap price. I'm getting a salad with a main course, with sides and a drink for under £10, which is around $11–12. Beautiful. When you're in Chabad, you completely forget which city you are in. You feel like you're in Israel or something. But now we're back in New Delhi. Just like England, no health and safety, massive hole in the middle of doing digging works here, middle of the road. Very chill. First impressions of India, I would say it's a collaboration between a typical Muslim country and an Asian country. Squeeze the two together and you get India. This still has a very much its own atmosphere and vibe. This street all the way down is the Paraganj market. I think that's how you pronounce it. One of the main markets here in New Delhi. It's 9 o'clock at night and it feels like it's the middle of the afternoon, it's so busy. Something you have to be very, very aware of here is to be careful of pickpocketers, scammers. Me holding this camera now, I'm holding extra tight so no one can just grab it out of my hands. Can't imagine that police car behind me being too fast. Don't think it'll do amazing in a police chase. It's a shame this GoPro can only record audio and video. If only you could smell this place as well. So many different interesting smells. Definitely it's not Gucci and Chanel. It's, yeah. One thing you won't find here is meat. Even in the Chabad, they only sold chicken. Because in most states here in India, it's illegal to slaughter cow because the cows for the Indian is something sacred and very holy. So yeah, no slaughtering them. All around Asia, I was looking to get a haircut. I think I found the place. Cost less than £1 a haircut. Hi guys, getting a haircut here in New Delhi. Wow, cheapest haircut of my life, and potentially one of the best ones. £1 for a haircut, less. Hi guys. The hooting and the beeping in this place is literally Israel and New York on steroids. There we go, another one. Beep beep! Hello. Whoever's managing this maintenance site needs to be fired. How much is this? Arba'im. Arba'im, ah, you speak good Hebrew.
Yeah, but...
And we've come across our first cow here. Hello, hello.
How much please?
Very, very weird though. Indians. The restaurant is open and we're gonna have some breakfast. Whilst we wait for our food here in Chabad, we're gonna do some learning. When we go out today, we're gonna leave our cases here in Chabad. Don't really trust leaving it in a hotel. Here we go, first tuk-tuk ride. I just don't think... Wow, very chaotic this. I think we'll be benching Doman after this. I've been in tuk-tuks around the world, but here in India, they're literally the Formula 1 drivers of these things. Hello, hello. What? The advantage of going in a tuk-tuk, since it only has one wheel at the front, it's a lot easier to steer and get around traffic a lot quicker. Wow.
This is the Lewis Hamilton.
This guy is literally the Lewis Hamilton of tuk-tuks. How many years are you driving?
40 years.
40 years, wow.
Then you get billed for a tour guide.
No, don't get it,
Test
please. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Literally can't go 5 seconds without being offered something. We've just arrived here and they're like, oh, you want to ride? No, I've just got here. I want to stay here for a bit. They sell lots of interesting things in the market, but someone just come up to me with a earbud. I'm not sure what, you know. Here in the heart of Old Delhi, in the marketplace called Chandni Chowk. It's got a bit of a mouthful, that name. Yeah, they sell pretty much everything here. A very interesting part of Indian culture is that when you ask them a question, they don't answer by speaking. They shake their head. What's your name? Duh. What's this? Duh. And I haven't really figured out yet what each nodding of the head means. I'm sure you've all wondered once, what is that red dot on the middle of an Indian's head? It's called a bindi, and for a lady who's married, it's her way of saying to the world that she is taken and that she's married. I would say it's the equivalent of a shaitel. And for a single lady or a man who has it, they believe it strengthens their minds and helps them, give them energy. It's something to do with that. I feel bad, there's so much supply for tuk-tuks, bike rides, but yet nowhere near enough demand, and most of them are just standing around with nothing to do. Definitely not the easiest road to cross. Oh wow. Behind me is a red fort, built over 300 years ago, and interestingly enough, it was built and designed by the same architect from the Taj Mahal. Hi, hello. Why do you like taking pictures with us? Ah, because we're good looking. Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Lipa.
Lippa?
Yeah.
Your name's Lippa, wow. He's also Lippy. Do you like it when we come visit?
Rajin.
What? No, I don't want to talk there. I need to walk. I need to, you know, lose some weight now. Thank you. The street vendor behind me is selling a plate of rice with chicken for 30 pence. That's it.
Wow, Chesky.
Yeah. It was no surprise to me that the guy in the market behind me was selling car horns, crazy loud ones, which you need in this place to stand out with all the other beeping. Just like the shop by Kika Shabbos, selling the genuine Hermes Ferragamo belts. It would be free to enter this mosque, but that's only for Indians. I told him I'm Indian and he didn't believe me. Entering one of the biggest mosques here in India, Jama Mosque. Wow, what a structure. The mosque was built over 300 years ago. It's got some scaffolding there, I think, just to help keep it up. And the max capacity was 25,000 people. I think that's even more than bells in Yerushalayim. Celebrities of town, everyone wants photos with us. You like it when we come?
I like it.
You like it, thank you. Wow, we're literally aliens here. Everyone wants to take photos with us. Rochat, Ponaver, Aglayim, washing their face and their feet. This guy wants to be part of my channel, so I'm just gonna find it for him. A-V-R-U-M-I. Have you guys signed up yet? Officially, you have to be an Unzra. You have to be one of them to get into the mosque. Some guy's taking us in through the back doors. Not sure why he's doing this. I think I know why. The call to prayer is going off at the moment. One experience to go to a place where the tourists normally can't go. Some guy took us in. He didn't even charge us that much. He charged us the equivalent of £2. That might be a lot in India, but it was a very interesting experience. As I've come to the mosque area, it doesn't feel like I'm in India anymore. It feels like I'm in the middle of any Middle Eastern Arabic country. This is the police station. I hope I don't need to use it because I wouldn't trust it. That's one place to have a haircut, on the side of the road. This is the Bentley of rickshaws. We've even got beautiful music. Wasn't it 150 you said? No. Behind me is the Indian Gate, which was built to commemorate the 84,000 British Indian soldiers which were killed in the First World War. I think we should start charging to take photos. Give a message for the people, should they come to India?
India is very beautiful place. You must coming to India.
Yes, and there's very kind people like you. What's your name again? Aaron? Aaron, thank you, Aaron.
Name is Jahangir.
Jahangir, and you are the tourist information?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. After being in the crazy parts of Delhi for a day, nice to find a relaxing, clean, less Indian place. Yeah. What's great about the shisha is they put the pipe in the freezer, so it gives it a really fresh, crispy taste, I would say. I like Indian beer. Beer at 91. Pretty decent. That was an amazing move, just to get out of the chaos of New Delhi, just to relax, have a drink, without anyone driving us mad.
It's 9 minutes.
The real price is
50?
how much?
50. Okay.
No, 50 good?
50.
Yeah?
50.
Okay.
50. All day we've been paying 150 rupees a rickshaw. Speaking to the locals, we found out that the real price is only 30 rupees. So now we know how to hustle around and get the right price for it.
They're from Nepal and I'm from India.
Nice to meet you too, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, what is this?
This is chess game. Playtime, eat, put here.
Oh wow, it's very cool. Moving on from New Delhi, we're not flying. We're taking a taxi over 4 hours all the way south to Agra.